Hello and welcome to the Baron's Game Room. I'm Aaron as always, and sorry about missing last week, guys. My wife and I were very sick. But it's still spring, and I've still got games to get rid of, so let's keep on with the spring cleaning thing. Today we are looking at LEGO Heroica. Heroica was a buildable board game series made by LEGO. It is basically a fantasy-themed race to the finish kind of game, but like LEGOs, there's lots of variety and you can play this kind of however you want. There were 4 initial sets, and each of them can be played individually or mixed, matched, and combined together into one giant adventure or several smaller ones. Setup is obviously just building your board and selecting your hero. Regardless of which version you have, the point of the game is always to get your player from the starting point to the finish point, where you will usually fight some special enemy and collect some type of special item. The youngest player starts the game, and on your turn you're going to roll one of these weird rubber dice. You'll always roll for movement first. You can roll either 1, 2, or 3, and that's exactly how many spaces you'll move. If you move through any items, gold, or potions, be sure to pick those up during your move. If you land on a treasure chest, you must immediately end your move and roll the die to see if you find gold or if it's trapped. And if at any point during your move you land adjacent to an enemy, you must immediately stop and fight. Combat is just as simple as moving. You just roll the die. You can either defeat the monster, be hurt by the monster, or both. Now you guys also might have noticed this little symbol on the die as well. This one plays a little different. If you roll it during movement, you can either roll 4 spaces or use your character's range special ability. And if you use it during combat, you either instantly defeat the monster or use your character's special melee ability. Now each character only has one type of ability to start off the game with, naturally a ranged or melee, but you can go to the shop throughout the game and buy items. And all these items are basically slightly worse versions of the main character special abilities, but they give you access to different power-ups with that shield. So that's really the basis of the game. Honestly, when we play, we usually tend to make it a game where it ends once you reach that final spot, but the winner is actually whoever defeated the most monsters and collected the most treasures. Just so it's not just a straight race to the finish. But again, like I said, this is LEGO, and you can really kind of do whatever you want with it. If you're a fan of HeroQuest, you could basically just play HeroQuest this is, or go real hard D&D and make it very much just kind of roleplay. It's really loose fitting and all that and how it all works. Again, it's mostly made for just young children, and that's really why I'm getting rid of it, honestly, is I love Legos, and I thought it was super cool, and we played it a lot when my kid was younger, but now she's gotten to where it's not really for her anymore, and, well, I now own all the new HeroQuest stuff, so if pretty much any time I had the time and ability to play this one, I'm probably going to play HeroQuest instead. Regardless, I still think it's super cool, and if you can find it and afford it, I gotta say, it's Baron approved.